Just about there. Whoa, good morning, everybody. How are we today? Oh, thanks so much for swinging by. I do appreciate it. Hey, maybe we'll put a little, I got to get some music together that I can continually play. I'm going to go ahead and put something really quiet in the background, see if this works. Morning! The Reverend Barbecue here. This is Cooking Pellets. This is our weekly Saturday, our multi-weekly show. This is our Saturday show, 10 a.m. show. It's Saturday, I'm being told. The Reverend had a long night. If you caught my IRL that I did, sorry, I'm just making sure we're all going here. If you caught my IRL, you would have seen that I was at a fundraiser last night at a rockabilly show. 3 bands, food, undisclosed location, and oh boy, I got to tell you, it was a long night. I think Pitbull Mom was there. Music's a bit loud. Okay, that's good. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Wise Rooster. How's that, sir? You tell me how that sounds for music. Just tell me how that sounds for music. Oopsie. I think we just lost our background music. We did. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just close that. So, morning. Now we don't have to worry about the music. I have to get a playlist together. I found a site. All the music you heard coming in is all free license music. In other words, people put it on, and it's just a free license. I generally, every time I do music, like when you go back and watch our videos on Twitch, Twitch has an Autobot that'll kill, that'll mute me out. And thank you, Wise Rooster. Wise Rooster, by the way, is our mod, as always. Good morning, Wise Rooster. Question for the Rooster. Do you have the other links? Both links. Both. That's 2 links. Do you have both links? There you go. Oh, that was a slow one. Oh, my God. Do you have both links? You don't have to put it up right now, but we're doing some stuff. We're doing some giveaways. We're going to have links up for those giveaways. So that'd be awesome. Today we're doing Texas Twinkies with some of my leftover pork shoulder that I did, pulled pork, on Wednesday. And I've never done Texas Twinkies because nobody in the house will eat them but me. And only barbecue tools. Okay. So Wise Rooster, did I send you the link for the other one? I thought I did. Apologize if I didn't. We are giving away a bag of pellets, and I'm going to do this right now because we can. We're doing a bag of pellets. We're giving away a bag of pellets via Amazon. So we also have some barbecue tool stuff that we're giving away. But I'm being told that somebody doesn't have the link, which I may not have the link on me either. Oh boy. Well, I'll have somebody look for it before the end of the show. So stick around. We'll show you how to, or tell you how to. Sorry, Wise Rooster. I thought I sent it to you. My apologies. So we do have a link. We're doing a set of barbecue tools that I think is going to get pulled. There's the giveaway right there. Hey, A1, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate that. And Clutchtastic. Like that. Thanks for swinging by. This is Cooking Pellets. I am the Reverend of Barbecue at your service. We cook on pellet grills, or it can be you can utilize a gas grill, charcoal grill if that's what you have. But we do a cooking show. It's pellets. This is not a pellet grill. You're right. Oh, and I have smart viewers too. This is a cooktop. But I prep everything here and then take it out. And if you look right there, that's our grill cam. That's our new grill cam. A couple of years, or a couple of shows old, but that's our grill cam. The other side is what we put our fixins on sometimes, and I just show finished stuff. And this is my coffee, which you'll see me drink out of, which I need dearly. I was at a show last night. I did an IRL for those of you that are not familiar with rockabilly music. I must admit, Pitbull Mom swung by. I was very surprised. A couple other of you had swung by. Appreciate that. Velicek 1 was actually not. He was kind of half modding for me because he was actually with me there. He was there with his wife, and he was showing me chat. And when I do an IRL, which means independent real life, which is what Twitch wants you to do, it's just me talking or showing things. When you do that on my, and I do it from my phone, I have a app that's in beta on my phone, and I can't see the chat, so it's a little hard for to talk to everybody. So V was kind of my mod chat guy standing next to me. But thanks all of you for following. I really appreciate that. How you doing? Thanks for. So yeah, oh my gosh, I got to tell you, if I'm trashing your handles, I'm very apologetic because I'm a little thick today in the head from last night. Hey, but thanks for swinging by, Sunil. I appreciate that very much. Surnal. Yeah, so whatever. Thanks. Appreciate that. So Texas Twinkies, and I think we're going to do a breakfast pizza because I don't think the Texas Twinkies are going to take that long. So I'm going to put some bacon on real quick. And I also fixed my mic. So I'm going to go out and we're going to test something here. Let's see if my mic works out by the grill better. I actually repositioned where my mic is and the receiver unit, so I'm on the side of the grill. Like when I go ahead and say hi and I lift this grill cover up to show you stuff. I was cutting out when I was on this side of the grill before over here. So I don't know if I am now, but we're going to find out when I go back in. So I'm going to grab a frog mat, and I am going to put it on a grill. I'm going to put it on a sheet, and then we're going to put some bacon on it. Because everybody needs bacon in the morning. And God knows, good old Reverend of Barbecue had a little bit too much holy water last night. Too much of the sacramental wine. And he needs to have some bacon. So we're actually going to cook our pizza on this today, too. Mike Good. Awesome. Thank you, Mike, and being good. My mic's all good. I love that. We're going to cook a pizza. We're going to use a little bit bigger mat for that because I have pizza. So sometimes I want to say I like to cheat. Like I have a cheater's rub. You have to go back and watch that. Look at that. See what I made and how I made that on a previous, which you can go to YouTube and just search for cooking pellets. I think you can click that thing down there. That down there. The left and right's hard to do when you're on watching the thing. So you can go to YouTube, cooking, just type in cooking pellets. It'll bring it up. Most of our stuff always go. In fact, everything we do drops over to cooking pellets because the Twitch does not keep it up forever. So let me grab out. Look at those goodies. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that too. Let me grab out some morsels of love and kindness, and oh my God, look at that. This is, I got to tell you, the only thing better, I'm going to use this because this is like the best bacon around, and I got to get on these guys and see if they want to sponsor me. Newski's Bacon. Oh my God. This is a small little, that was hard. So the Reverend's a little thick today, so you're going to have to pardon me if I get a little off, if I just get a little off on things. So Newski's, this is Newski's apple, and I'm not, I don't do this to plug. I do this because this is products that are really good and I like, and you know what? sooner or later, we're going to have up on our website over at cookingpellets.com, we're going to go ahead and, like, when I use different tools and stuff, if you guys are interested, you can go there and find them. And it's an Amazon link thing, but excuse me, you can go there and then just hop off of there, and actually that helps support the stream. Not looking donations that we're going to do will be later on. Like we're actually going to have a couple of vets in here, and I'm going to touch on this real quick. Okay, so we're going to have a couple of vets in here, and the veterans that are coming in. They're gonna show us how to eat an MRE, which is a meal ready to eat. That's what that stands for. They look like pretty packaging, but MREs. I just talked to somebody that tried the brisket MRE, and it wasn't good. So we got, and I want to try it, but I want to see both ends of it. So the MRE, the brisket MRE, not good. And I don't want to go on and fake it out and say anything, but this is kind of run of the mill. This is meatball and in a marinara sauce. So that's the one we're going to do. We're actually going to heat it up with the MRE device. There's a heater in here. It's a flameless heater. I think there's peanut butter in there. There's all kinds of stuff. There's I don't know. There could be garlic bread in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that on one of the shows coming up here. I'm just trying to get everybody on. We're also going to have Jeff from Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin to come in and eat with us and just talk about vets a little bit. But we're going to do that and sit and chit-chat, and it'll be fun. It'll be different because when's the last time you ever saw anybody eat an MRE unless you're a vet, then you'd know it. But a lot of people don't understand what a meal ready to eat, which is what our vets get when they're out in the field. So we're going to open one up and play with it and eat it and just do that. And then we're going to go ahead and drive you to their website, which you can donate to them, donate to us. Anything you donate to us, any donations you make to Cooking Pellets here, to this show, goes directly to one of 3 charities, and I don't touch on this a lot. It's a little bit of our bio, and I'll touch on it real quick. But Cooking Pellets supports 3 charities. One, Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin, Vets Outreach WI.US, and then we also support Angel on My Shoulder, which is angelonmyshoulder.org. And this thing says to open here, and it's kicking my butt. And that's a support foundation for kids that have cancer within their family. And go there and read about it. We support that. And also we support a Yellow Brick Road Rescue.org, which is it's a dog rescue. So good morning, Chemical Barista. How are you, sir? So glad to see you today. If you're just joining us, the Reverend has a few octaves lower because he went out last night and went to a fundraiser. Had some rockabilly music. If you'd like to see the idiocy that ensued because of the IRL I did, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, is that bacon? This is Applewood smoked bacon from Newski's. I'll show you the front when I finish my chit-chat here. Anyway, I want to make some bacon now because I want to put it on my pizza, my breakfast pizza. And I like the bacon crisp. So I'm going to make a little so it's a little crispier because I don't want to get into the pizza and not have any crispy bacon on it. Okay? And I guess I could put it on last. Sure. And this will sit around and not get eaten. A fundraiser. Wise Rooster. It was a fundraiser for Veterans Outreach. We're actually building. I say we because I'm on the board of directors of Vets Outreach. And actually, Wise Rooster, or no, not Wise Rooster. I'm sorry. I think Chemical Barista helped us with this. 2 fat guys and a welder actually jumped in and helped us with this, which we're extremely appreciative of. We are the first organization in the state of Wisconsin that was fully approved to build a vets tiny village. So we're building a tiny village, a tiny home village for veterans, and it's a transitional village. It's not a transient home. It's a transitional village to get vets off of the streets as far as being homeless, helping them get jobs, job placement, job training, and financial support, but not through giving them money, but teaching them once they get a job how to use their money. We have 15 tiny homes. In fact, last week when we were in Atlanta, we had placed our first 6 tiny homes. We have 15 total, and a lot of help from a lot of big organizations. Milwaukee Tools, huge proponent, huge help. S.C. Johnson, Johnson Wax Company, S.C. Johnson. They're a local company here, but do a lot for the community. Great guys. They actually, it's the S.C. Johnson Community Center, actually, now. And just a lot of great people. People like you, though, is what really helps do the main support of it. So I'll get off my soapbox. I'm just letting you know, though, about it, what we did. Anyway, and that that fundraiser last night is generally kind of a general funds fundraiser. It has to do everything with us and our just general output of funds and what it takes to run the outreach. We have a couple of employees. About 89% of all monies taken in go back into our services. Last year we gave out just over 100,000 pounds of food. We're at about 11,000 pounds of food this year that we give out to vets, and it's a straight-only organization just to vets. So that's who we support. We're based solely to support vets. So we also give out furniture. Other than the food pantry, we give out furniture for those that are getting placement, coming back, and getting apartments or need help with that. And towels, thank you. And that's Vets Outreach. Vets Outreach, WI.us. So if you want to go take a look-see at it after the stream, it's because I don't want you to miss anything. But it's okay. There you go. I'm off my soapbox. Newski's Bacon. Oh boy. I'm going to drop this right here so you guys can see that. Newski's Bacon. So this is a little, I shouldn't say little place. It's a place that's been around a million years, it seems like. It doesn't say how long on there. But they do a really, really good job of bacon. This is their apple smoked. And I got to tell you, this stuff is phenomenal. I'm going to let that run to get some hot water in it. And then we're going to go out and I'm going to drop this in the grill. I'm going to talk about some pellets this morning because we've got some pretty interesting pellets on. Oh, there's some love right there. So this is the hot side of my grill. So I have learned, well, you know what? Let me turn it over here like this. The grill has a little bit of a hot side and a little bit of not of a hot side. So, or a cooler side. Oh, boy. So I put it more to the warmer side or hot side. And it's really only about 5 degrees, but when you're doing big stuff, there we go, nice and warm. Boy, I tell you, my water, I got to do something about that. I put it over to the hotter side because I want it to cook a little quicker. The grill set at 325 this morning. When we're doing the Texas Twinkies, we have to take the jalapenos. In case you don't know what a Texas Twinkie is, it's a jalapeno that's stuffed with a little bit of cream cheese. Well, that's awesome. And some pulled pork from last week that I made. So where's our pulled pork? Here it is. Ooh, somebody been chewing. My God, that's so good. just making sure we have some pulled pork. Sorry, didn't mean to cough. And then you wrap that in bacon, and then you put it on the grill. And what's wrong with that, I ask? I don't hear anything. See? Nobody says anything. Nothing's wrong with that. It's all good. Good coffee. Good morning, Scoobs. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't followed, hit the follow button that's up over there on your Twitch page. So we know that you guys like to see this. That's why we do that. So we just put some bacon on the grill, and Newski's bacon, which is most awesome. I am going to put that bacon away because it doesn't really need to be out. I'll probably make more later. In fact, you know what? I'll leave it out because we're gonna wrap. I think we're gonna wrap our. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I might need one more piece of bacon. I bet we can have that happen. Um, so, Mr. Reverend Barbecue here um, was not thinking last night when he was done doing his. Let's clear off this so we don't cook something. Reverend Barbecue was not thinking wise, and he went out last night. He forgot he needed to go to the grocery store first. So guess what I didn't do? I didn't go to the grocery store, so I'm lumbering around the grocery store. Has anybody been in a grocery store 2 o'clock in the morning lately? Just asking. It's the human genome on a different level. Let me tell you, it's it's different. So I haven't been there for a while, but it was quite different. So I am going to be very, very careful with these because they are jalapeno peppers. Some a little smaller, some a little bigger. Maybe I'll only do how many pieces of bacon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Somebody hiding underneath. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 6 pieces of bacon left. I'm so good. So, hey, AJ, how you doing, bud? Yeah, best time to go. I tell you, if you want to see entertainment, you go to the local grocery store at 2 a.m. because it's entertainment. It's quite the entertainment. That's all I'll say about that. It is it's just something. So anyway, we're gonna dissect some of these. No, dissect. Oh, I like this knife. So I've never made these before. I'm kind of doing it off the top of my head. So what I remember is we have to take the tops off first, and I'm going to do all those and set them off to this. Pardon me. Set them off to the side. I got to tell you, since I've started the show now, I used to cook a lot, and 3-piece barbecue set, gift box, professional heavy grade extra duty. Everybody read the chat. And that right there, everybody, is a giveaway that we're doing via Amazon. So you guys read the chat and look, there's a link there, and you guys can go enter for that. I think it gets pulled next. I think it gets pulled next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure is when it ends. Somebody's going to win it. And then we're going to be doing a couple of giveaways just for followers. We're going to have it go through a couple of weeks because people come in and drop off, and we don't want anybody to miss it. So I think we're going to make it maybe last 2 shows. I don't know. We're trying to work it out and figure it out right now. But it'll be very interesting. So we're going to do some other stuff right now. And stay tuned if you have a pellet grill. Remember, everything we do here, you don't have to have a pellet grill. Excuse me. Everything we do here can be transferred or also transferred over and used on a charcoal grill or a gas grill. This is prep, and then it gets grilled. So, I do the show in here because we're in Wisconsin and it's stinking freaking cold. I'm going to put the grill at 300. You can get your grill around 300. Gas grill, very easy. Charcoal, you guys know how to do charcoal if you're a charcoal or pellet grill. Hey, not a big deal. I was going to talk about pellets, which I'm going to get on here shortly. Wise Rooster, by the way, our mod, as always. Thank you, the modest with the most. Appreciate your time, as always. So we need to not cut all the way through. We need to cut down just the top of this and open it up to remove the innards. Okay? Kind of like that. You see, I only cracked open I only cracked open this one side here. Look in the upper right, peeps. So I cracked open this one side, and this is where all the issues are, right there. And I don't, now it's splitting a little bit. See how it splits? That's okay, but you don't want it to break open where you can't then wrap it. Now sometimes you can get it like I just did. See that crack in there? I don't think you can, but I cracked into the flesh, but it didn't go through the outer. And that's the important thing. You want to keep this together as much as you can. Giblick, how you doing? Thanks for swinging, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Making Texas Twinkies today. I've never done this before. We're putting them on our pellet grill, and I was just getting into what pellets we were going to use in the grill today. So, and I'm cleaning my first jalapeno. So I like to get the nice white fleshies out of here. I don't need this super hot. So I'm being very careful when I trim this. I know this is probably hard to see because I need to look at it because my knives are extremely sharp and I don't want to fillet me. I'll clean one of these. I'll just show you one side. So upper right-hand corner, see the right or the left side in your photo or picture there. So that right there gets you, that is what gets you clean on this side, and then it's dirty. So I'm just trying to get all that white and stuff out of there so it cleans up easier. And then we're going to put it on the grill, all these on the grill, and open, and we're going to let them sweat for about, I don't know, I think, they say somewhere around 25, 30 minutes, and it's really to help get the juices out of it. The oils, really, not the juices, the capsaicin that's in here, if I'm correct. And that's really what holds the heat is the capsaicin. So if you can get this out, if you can get all that out of here, you take a lot of heat away. These range on the Scoville scale, which most of you know, I'm sure you've heard of it. It's the scale that I think he was a doctor or I don't remember, but Noam DeJardin, D. Jardin. How you doing? Noam DeJardin. Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you, buddy. Let me tell you, Noam, the Reverend's a little thick today in the head. Had a little bit too much firewater last night. And that's all I'm going to say about that one, too. Oh, boy. Anyway, so you clean out this, you clean out the oils, the capsaicin. Careful because your eyes, you get any of this in your eye and you're just going to not be a happy camper. So we're going to put this out. In fact, I'm going to set it on a frog. Let me get my frog mat. We can put that on right now. Frog mat. We'll use this one over here. Hold on, peeps. Let me grab my frog mat. Hold on. All right. So we're going to slide this off because we don't want to put it on the grill surface because my grill surface is well seasoned. The wife may think other things, but I call it well seasoned. Yeah, pretty okay, Pellets. Thanks. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. How's the stream going? He also does the stream. Pretty interesting. He cooks. What do you cook, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting you confused with anybody else. Only because it's a long Morden, pal, and I don't want to misrepresent. But and by all means, share. That's what we're about. We're a community of sharers. So be my guestess. Yes, I cook. That's what I thought. Yeah, you cook. He's got a nice kitchen. Cooks different stuff. He's always doing something different. It's there's a bunch of people that that we follow. We Tasty Morsel. We host when we're not up. I think we host you too. Chef John Reed, who just got partnered with Twitch. Congrats to you, Chef John. That's very cool that you got your partnership there with Twitch. Very exciting, and we're working towards that. But it's not. We'd love to have it, but it's all in due time. We're working on a bunch of stuff to help just kind of further the creative community. Things I can't tell you about, but doing giveaways. Like what we're doing. That was back there on the stream. That's the kind of stuff we're going to be doing just to get people more aware. There's a lot of people that come and follow us that don't know anything about Twitch. I'm sure Noam understands this because the older folk, I say older folk, anybody that seems to be over 35 has no idea what Twitch is. And it's funny to say that they're 35, but anyway, there you go. There's Noam's Twitch push there. So if you're curious on what he does, by all means, give him a follow and go stop by and see what he's doing and give him a follow. So, anyway, we oh my gosh, we're putting up. I was supposed to go help. We're finishing here. I was supposed to go help put up drywall this morning, and this is what I do on Saturday mornings. So I was out with the rest of the people at Veterans Outreach last night at this fundraiser because that's what we were doing. And now they're there this morning earlier than I got up. God bless them because I wasn't getting up that early. But they're showing me a picture. We're finishing up, and I'm going to show you this. Finishing up the drywall. That's our kitchen area for the community centers for the vets for the tiny home village. So we just put up just put up the drywall. So good job, guys. So these are going to go on. I got to do 3 more, and these are going to go on the grill. I am going to have to check bacon here in a little bit and show you guys what the bacon looks like. These are fairly decent size. I don't think you can do this right, just as long as you kind of get them open and not hurt yourself. Oh, my screen went black. That's upsetting. There you go. So I don't know if you guys, this is just one of those great things you can do with pulled pork. If you got extra pulled pork, it's just a great thing to do with it after the fact. And the reason seeds the spray. The reason you want to do stuff with your pulled pork after the fact is because you can. And usually when I make pulled pork, I'm making like pounds. Like I think that pork shoulder, we did 2 pork shoulders. We did a 5-pounder, which, by the way, you didn't see it come out, but it was awesome. The one that was wrapped in the skin, if you were here last week. We got a pork shoulder from a local butcher that I hadn't been to yet, and they wrapped it with pigskin, which is pretty interesting. I'd never seen that before. So they finish wrapped it. They actually seasoned it top and bottom, and then wrapped it with pigskin. And I had never seen that before. So very cool. Very, very cool. And it was super tasty. So a little saltier than I like, and I'm going to hit on the salty thing, but I'm not going to go off the deep end about it. But now I got to tell you that because I don't eat a lot of salt, that one was saltier than I liked, but the flavor was really good. But, it kind of lays hand in hand sometimes. So, and not complaining by any means because it was still awesome. But mine, that one we brought into the shop, and everybody had that. We had that on Thursday. Usually we cook on Fridays, but I brought that into the shop. I actually kept it in the warmer and then brought it in, and we put it on our pellet grill back at the shop, and which I'm going to still touch on the grill, or the pellets, and what kind of pellets we use, so don't go anywhere because this is kind of an announcement thing. But we brought it in to the shop, and we had some nice pulled pork at the shop. But I have 8 pounds of pulled pork left over from the 10-pounder that I did, give or take 8 pounds, from the 10-pounder that I did. Had to see what a Texas Twinkie was. Well, good morning, Mr. Knuckles. How are you, sir? Rook Lennox, how are you? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate that. Give us a follow and sit back, grab a cup of Joe, and watch me hopefully not cut myself. We're making Texas Twinkies. Texas Twinkie, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Mark Knuckles says that he doesn't know what a Texas Twinkie is. So let's all tell Mr. Knuckles what a Texas Twinkie is. Texas Twinkie is basically a jalapeno, and then it is de-seeded. Take the whitey flesh out of it as best you can without hurting yourself too much, like I'm doing. And then we're going to put it on this, which is a frog mat. We're going to slide the frog mat off into the grill. The grill's at about 325. We have bacon on right now, which I'm going to check shortly because I don't want to overdo the bacon, because we're going to use the bacon on the pizza, the breakfast pizza this morning. That's pretty good. Get another seed out of there. And it's pretty basic, guys. You know what I'm doing here. This is just me having to clean stuff. But this is stuff you got to do. So this is how clean I make it. I mean, there's not a lot in there. When I'm done with it, there's not a lot left, and there shouldn't be. I want to do this last one, and then we're going to go out and check the bacon, because the bacon's pretty. Well, it hasn't been on that long, but it's pretty close. These are pretty fresh too, because they snap. It's kind of like a green pepper, when they snap. It's fresh. You open it and it's very moist. There's a lot of oils and moisture in here, which means that they're very fresh. So that's and then once you get them on the grill, you go ahead and leave them on the grill for somewhere around 30 minutes or so. I've got the grill at 325 today, and we're not smoking them. We're putting it on the grill to help get some of the oils out of the pepper, because they get too hot otherwise. Maybe not for some of us. I think I know a few out there that love to have their heat. I think Mr. Knuckles is one of them. And I got to set this one down. I don't want to hurt myself. Anyway, so some need a little bit less heat in them, or because it gets to a point where they're just too doggone hot. On the Scoville scale, which is what I was talking about before, all over the board today, people, sorry. The Scoville scale is just a scale of measure for the heat in peppers. These jalapenos generally range between 2,500 and I think it's 6,000, if I remember correctly. So, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 2,500 to 6,000 on the Scoville scale. So really, they're not all that deep end off. On the other aspect of it, habaneros, nice bright orange. Pepper are probably around, I think they're around 200,000 or something. So these you want to get rid of. And we're going to use this for an ice bath when the peppers come out. And what the ice bath does is help draw out the excess oils after you get them hot. And then you pat them dry, and then we'll do all the rest of the ingredients stuff to it. So, okay, let's put these out on the grill, and let's check our bacon. How's that? Excuse me. The Reverend's got a little tickle. Okay. Oh my God, it is just a stinking beautiful day today. Oh, look at that, love. Look at that. That's just, I don't know what happened there. We got a bacon chunk that's trying to skip out on us. Okay, I'm going to move this sideways. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. You know the problem with hot bacon is it's hot grease. Shit, that's hot. Yeah. The Reverend's not too smart today. Okay, so that's hot. So let's put these on, and we're just going to let them. Oh my God, I still have. I have jalapeno juice underneath my fingernails, and I just licked my hand. And oh baby, oh, we are at 325 degrees. The grill's 258 because I opened it. My mouth is now on fire because I'm an idiot. Holy crapola. Just I deserve that. Oh my God, am I a maroon? I deserve that because, oh my God, is that hot? Okay, peeps, let me wash my hands, and then we're gonna get me a little glass of milk. Oh my gosh. So, um, I love. I mean, I like hot. Don't. I like hot. But I like it when it's flavorful, not when it's so hot that it kills your mouth. Now I won't be able to taste anything for the rest of the day. I got to tell you, the juice off of them things do not come out quick. They're kind of oily, so I'm going to use some Dawn to finish up with to get the rest of the oils out um, of everything. Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. It's lovely. Okay, all right. The Reverend's got to get a little milk. It's kind of put the heat away. Okay. So, I hope your I hope your morning's going a little better than mine is right about now. Okay, hold tight there, folks. Hold tight. Okay. There we go. There we go. Mm. The instant cure for heat. Milk. Hmm. That's better. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. For those of you that are just kind of tuning in, we are making Texas Twinkies, which is a combination of jalapenos, cream cheese, uh, pulled pork from last week. You can use pulled pork wherever you get it. Make it at home, please, if you can. And then we wrap it with bacon, and then we wrap it with bacon, and then we put it on the pellet grill to cook for a while. Recipes, so recipes will be on our site coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'll let you know when they're there. We've been redoing the site. There was a couple little bumps, so we're trying to make sure that those bumps are working better. Um, and before we go live with everything. So we don't want to go live if if it doesn't work out. We don't want any bumps. We like making sure everything works out beforehand. Thanks for following, Rook. Appreciate that, Rook Lunax. Howdy, thanks for the follow. I might have said hi already. Sorry if I already did. So appreciate it. This is the bacon we're going to use. We already have some bacon on for our breakfast pizza that we're going to do because, doggone it, I need a good greasy pizza this morning. I was going to cook the eggs out on the grill, but if I do that while the Texas Twinkies are cooking, they don't do so good. You can't keep on open and closing, open and closing. It just doesn't work out. So we have another grill at the shop. We're actually testing another grill because we're cooking pellets, cookingpellets.com, and we sell pellets, obviously, for grills. So we're going to be testing another grill. We're going to put it up on the deck, and you can test it with us. I'm not going to say what we're getting yet, but we're going to get another grill and put it on the deck. And that way I can go outside and I can cook eggs while bacon's cooking over here or while I got pancakes or whatever. If you've watched previous shows, I've cooked everything on the show. I've cooked. I had a big old breakfast burger. If you didn't see that, oh my God, it was a pile of love. Like, it was so good. So let's do this. Let's get this ready. I need a little bit more milk to hamper the fire that I just had. And let me tell you, that was a big one. C. Birchfield, thank you for stopping. Appreciate that. And the follow, very much appreciate that. We're also going to do a breakfast pizza, and I'm cheating. I cheat a lot. I'm a cheater. So I cheat on my my rub. We make a cheater's rub. We made cheater's rub last week, Wednesday, because we needed more. It's a simple recipe. You should go look at it on a previous Twitch. If you don't find the video on Twitch, you can go to YouTube. Follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We post a couple, 3 times a week. We're doing contests. We'll have a link for a bunch of barbecue, like a contest for a barbecue implement thing. It's like a $40, $50 value. I'm not sure what it is anymore. And later on the show, we're going to have a link for our contest that we're doing. We're giving away a bag of pellets for those of you that have pellet grills. We also coming up in the future, we're going to be doing other giveaways for other things. Some will just be for you guys. The followers will do stuff. But as we go forward, that's what we do. You know, I'm not looking for you to give me donations and stuff. And any donations you give, by the way, I'll go to 3 charities. You can check it out on the information on our stream site here. Let me finish my milk real quick. Okay, now a coffee chaser. Offices, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Hit the follow button if you guys haven't, and we'd appreciate that. So I'm just finishing up, kind of getting things ready for doing our pizza. I have to pull the jalapenos that are on off in a little bit. I'm going to make a water bath for it. And the reason I'm making a water bath is because we are going to use it to get the oils out of the jalapenos to make it so they're not so doggone hot. And I don't mind that they're hot, but some people don't like them hot, so I'm trying to make it for the masses. That's me. That's what I try doing. So, and my ice maker is not the fastest this morning. Here, let me get a little bit more ice. Sorry about that. Don't go anywhere, peeps. Okay. Hey, look at that. So not a lot, you know, maybe a cup and a half ice. It's not a big deal. It doesn't need to be a lot. And then cold water, and we're just going to dump them in here. And like I said, we're dumping them in here, so we don't care if they cook out a little bit. It's just so they have a nice water bath, and it extracts the juices out, and then we dry them off. And hopefully I don't have any more juice. If you missed that, that was quite exciting. I just had a fireball in my mouth. Not a good thing for me this morning. Jeff, thanks for stopping by, man. Keep the coffee flowing this morning. Let me tell you, pal. I wish I had some other coffee. You know what I need? There's a coffee. I think, in fact, Jeff VOW turned me on to this stuff. It's Black Rifle Coffee Company. Ding! Plug. And that stuff is kick-ash. They actually make this stuff called caffeinated as finger food. Caffeinated as F. And I don't like expletives because sometimes kids are around. And trust me, I'm an F-bomber dropper all day long. But it's caffeinated as oh, my God. And it is like, it'll rev your ass up in a heartbeat. So I'm not drinking that this morning. I'm drinking my black silk that I like. But if I had some here, I'd be drinking it. Yeah, the CAF. There you go. Caffeinated as, and you fill in the blank. F with a couple of, ampersands and a hashtag thing. And, So, and it does the job. Jeff, you agree with me? That stuff does the job pretty well. So, and that's what I need. What can I do for you, sir? Nothing? Okay. So I have audience with me today of 1 or 200. Okay, 1 maybe, not 200. Yeah. So I have a lurker. I have a lurker back here. Now he's going. Oh, are you going away now? Bye. Bye. Coffee. So doing great for this morning. So I interviewed Jeff last night. Jeff is one of the co-founders of Veterans Outreach, and he obviously he was at this little shindig that I was at last night, and the alarm moved forward. It got there really quick this morning. It woke me up quick, and then I got somebody waking me up, sending me texts. Thank you very little. So let's go out and check the let's go out and check the stuff we got going on out here real quick. The bacon especially. I don't want the bacon to get overdone because, look at that. That's there. It's done. Bacon's done. I should have brought a pan. Bacon's done. You see that? Did you see that love real quick when we open that up? That is just glutamus. Okay. So, Jeff, VOW, did you get it all drywalled up? I showed everybody a picture of I got a piece burnt. Son of a, it turns quick. I got a hot corner, and I knew it was hot, and I told you guys that. Look what I did. See, I don't know if you can tell, the habaneros are steaming off, that's what they need to do. They need to just curl back a little bit and start steaming, and it's to get rid of some of the moisture. And when you put it in the ice water, it'll help draw that out. The oils will help draw it out. So I overcooked. Dang it! I overcooked some of the bacon, as you can see, but that's all right. That one just won't get used. So, Jokers 3 Wild, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by, man. The link that Wise Rooster just put up is our link for our giveaway. Go ahead and go on that. Going great, starting the cooking on Monday. Oh, get out of here! So we are going to end up. That's a crispy little morsel there. Whew. We are going to end up over at Veterans Outreach in Wisconsin, and we are going to do our show from there one day. Because I can. I'm going to grab all the equipment over there. I'm going to grab the grill over there, or put a grill over there, and we are going to do some cooking over there for a bunch, and that ought to be a good show. So Jeff right now is getting people lined up so we can eat some MREs. In fact, Jeff, why don't you tell us how good that brisket MRE was? So if you could see a face that looked like somebody chewed on a pile of crap, that would be Jeff's face, I'm thinking. So I was told it was not the prettiest thing. I saw some video, and I almost didn't feel good because of it. Okay. Yeah, little crispy piece. No, that's a little burnt. Those are burnt. So, note to self, people. Pellet grill and bacon, it'll turn quick on you. It'll turn real quick. So, and you got to remember when you cook, it's really odd when you cook bacon on a pellet grill. Even though some of the grease drips down, what you end up with is the grease kind of staying, because you really don't flip the bacon. There's no reason. But the bacon grease stays with the bacon, and it cooks it quicker. So, like, most of this is perfect. Well, those two pieces obviously weren't, but this is perfect. And it ends up giving you a really crisp, perfect piece. So you got to be careful. It's usually 25 minutes at 200, and it's done. Stoll 432. Good morning, sir. How are you? Thank you, ma'am, sir, gentlemen, people, persons of the earth. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that very much. Hit the follow button. Let us know that you wanted us to do this ongoing. Everybody, hit the follow button. Go back through. If you're just joining us, go back through and enter the contest. That's going to draw out on Wednesday, I think. We're doing other stuff and giving away stuff. Again, like I've said before, if you have a pellet grill, and I'll get on the pellets again, don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about a new pellet we have that nobody's done before. If you have a regular grill, just cook it at around 325. If you have a pellet grill, it's 300, 325. If you have a charcoal, then set it as best you can. I'm going to go get those jalapenos out because I think they're pretty done, because I have the grill a little higher than normal. So, and again, we're doing this. We don't want to cook these. We just want to get the oils out of them. So the advantages of a frog mat, okay? The frog mat gets hot. I grab a corner and move it, and it's a little bit bigger than norm. I use this for my, as you can smell those, so good. I use the frog mat, usually this big one, for my meatloaf. And when I make meatloaf, I don't put it in a pan. My meat log, I should say. I don't put it in a pan. So these are just going to go in the hot water. and then this hot water bath is going to draw out the oils. So I'm told. Um, so you see they're in there, okay? Hey, Bluey Raw, how you doing? Rare, raw, rur, whatever. Thanks for swinging by, man. Appreciate it. I'm bathing my peppers. I'm having fun. We're bathing peppers right now. We're wiping the oils off the pepper. Oil and water doesn't mix, so when you put the hot peppers in the water, here's the scientific portion of it. So if you put the oils that are exuding, coming out of, releasing itself from the peppers, from it being on the pellet grill or any grill for that matter, the oils come to the surface on the cut side, and when you put it in the water, the oils kind of go into the water. You know, it doesn't mix, but it doesn't stay on the pepper. Then it kind of takes it away from it. So I'll put those right there. So what I'm doing is kind of bathing the jalapenos that were in there. They're ice cold now, obviously, but that's okay. And then we're going to pat them dry and do the rest of this. You know what I might do is I should make the pizza and then put the pizza in while I prep these. That might be a good idea. Maybe we'll go ahead and move over and do some of the pizza right now. How's that sound? Does that sound okay? I like going back and forth a little bit. Only because it's time. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what you're going to do on a time basis of how long things take. So, you know, this is a work in progress. We're not a scripted show. Okay? I almost fell. Stupid cushion in front of my sink. We're not a scripted show, nor do we want to be. Hey, for his neck, how are you? Thanks for swinging by. Go ahead and give us a follow and stick around. We're doing some Texas Twinkies. There's a pile of jalapenos over here. There's bacon we're going to use on our pizza, our breakfast pizza, which is going to come out pretty quick. And let me wash. Oopsie, wrong one. Let me wash this knife because I'm going to use this knife again. Okay, and this knife had a lot of jalapeno juice on it. That's the only. I normally don't clean up during the show, but I'm going to do it on this because this knife has a lot of juice from the jalapenos that I cracked open, and I really don't want to get it any more on me and accidentally wipe it on anything, like my eyes. So there you go. So sorry for the back. Okay, and hey, it's not but happy St. Pat's Day. Hence the green of the kitchen today. Hey, the green of the kitchen. Yeah, that's a bad Irish accent. It's the green of the kitchen. Green. It's as green as I can get green. So, but happy St. Pat's Day, and enjoy it. Green beer and all. Love it. City of Chicago has a river they turn green, if you've never seen that. I'm going to look at the calendar and see what we're doing next week. Hey, on Wednesday, we're doing a smoked caprese chicken with chicken, bacon, cheddar puffs as an extra. And then I think the 18th is going to be the day of bacon. I think we're going to have a bacon-a-thon, a unruly assortment of bacon all over the place. I'm trying to find out all kinds of bacon. We're going to do hot bacon, peppered bacon, black peppered bacon. We're going to do candied bacon. We're just going to make all kinds of bacon. Maybe we'll make things that'll have bacon. We're just going to go off the deep end. So you want to tune in for that, the 18th. And the past videos are up on YouTube. Just search Cooking Pellets on YouTube. Kevin Habanero didn't use gloves, and then peeing and habaneros, not a good thing. Oh, I can't even imagine that. So what do? Do you get a cup? So here, not only because you touched on it, now my mind is reeling on this. So do you get a cup? Do you get a glass of milk and you get a picture. Okay. I that's what I would do. I would go get milk, and with my luck, my wife would walk in and go, "What the hell are you doing?" Anyway. So I can't imagine what you would do there. That's very visual. That's scary. Okay. we are gonna pat some. We are gonna pat some. We're gonna pat some of these dry, and I'm gonna get another bowl. Oh, that's gotta hurt like hell. What do I want to do these on? I have another. You know what? We'll do this. We'll use a nice big plate because I don't think we have to. I don't think we have to do otherwise there. So, 32 years ago. Well, hope you learned by that one, smarty. Hope you learned by that. So you got to get these good and dry, and it'll just take some of the heat out. Not all the heat. You still want some heat in there. I mean, let's not be weenies about it, but Uh, uh, hey, there you go, Gnome. Want a milkshake? There oh my God, that's so wrong, but so right. That's good. Okay. So, we've taken it there this morning. Thank you. Never thought I'd wake up this morning talking about having appendages in a glass of milk. But hey, I didn't think I was going to be at the bar as late as I did last night. So, you guys should go back and look at that IRL. It actually sounds a lot better. You got to go back. There's like 4 or 5 of them because I hit the button accidentally. The IRL, I got to tell you, the Crank Daddies, pretty good. Hillbilly Casino, they're really good. It's rockabilly music. Pretty cool crowd. Every time, it's only really the second time I've seen them guys and really seen any kind of rockabilly, out anywhere. And I got to tell you, the crowd's pretty cool. 3 Elvis, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. YUTV, why not, I say? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate that. How you doing? Welcome to the kitchen. And the idiocy that happens generally on Saturdays at 10 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you. My radio voice kicked in. Actually, my voice usually isn't this low. This is a great aftermath. My voice is at aftermath of too much wine I had too much Sacramento wine last night. Reverend of Barbecue is a little thick this morning. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate that. We're making Texas Twinkies. Anybody know what a Texas Twinkie is? Yeah, it's a bunch of these with some cream cheese, pulled pork on it, and just love. Just all kinds of love. So, and we were just talking about, if you missed it, getting your parts covered with jalapeno juice that I accidentally, not myself, somebody else on the, I'm not going to name anybody. If you missed it, you missed it. I'm sorry. Go back through the chat. So, anyway, hey, could you do me a favor, Mrs. B? Can you get on the computer and get the link for our giveaway? Could that be possible? I got this look. Here's the look. Are you ready? Here's the look I got. I love you. It's a cool breeze today. Honestly, I need that if you can. Okay. So I forgot to get the link. I got to figure out how to get it to you guys. I think we'll send it. You know what you have to do? Send it to mine, CB, okay? And then I'll send that off to Wise Rooster, our mod, Wise Rooster, the moddiest with the bestest with the moddiest. Okay, look at that. We got them pretty dry, and you want to get them dry. You want to make this so it's edible for most. And if you don't make this edible for everybody, it's no fun. And I'm not saying that this isn't fun to make and try and have. And by the way, if you're dealing with any kind of jalapenos or any hot anything, take it from somebody that's already on the Twitch chat that I won't mention, that got habanero juice on his parts. Not so good. You want to wash your hands really good. Dawn takes oils away, and because most of the capsaicin and most of these are carried in oils, When you handle them, they get taken away if you do it pretty briskly. So, um, and worst case scenario, just be careful of what you're touching. So I don't deal with hot a lot. So unless it's in a bottle, because that's me. Um, but this I'm excited about to do because I haven't done these yet. So we're gonna do we're gonna start um, our pizza and put that in, and then we're gonna finish this. I just wanted to get these done. You preheat the grill? Yes, I did. The grill's at 325. You can't tell on the grill cam over there, but it's at 325. We cooked the bacon, so if you came in a little late, we cooked this bacon on it already for the breakfast pizza. I'm going to go ahead, and this is where I'm a cheater. Um, I am going to use this frog mat here. And this is the best way. This is pizza. This is the best way to do pizza. I'm a cheater. I make my excuse me. I make um, my cheaters rub, and then I'm going to make a pizza with pre-made these. Okay. I'm not going to make the crust because really I don't want to make a mess, and sometimes it's just it's you just don't have to. So I know this is sealed, so I can reseal it. There's got a seal on it, sealed for freshness. God, I'd love to see one that says sealed for crappiness or for molding. That would be fun. So I think look at that. That was easy. So these are they're kind of pre-cooked. It's a thin crust. It smells really good. It's still got a little doughy smell to it. I might get a smaller one. Let me seal this. I got to put it on a good flat surface to reseal this. And here we go. And I have to. And wait a second. Hold on, people. There we go. Okay. So I don't know if you got to put this in the fridge, but this is cold right there. And I think I'm going to use. I think I can use this frog mat. Yeah, I want to use a smaller frog mat because it just fits better. It looks dirtier only because it is. And I don't think there's a right or wrong. Like this is little holes on it. Maybe I'll put that side down. It'll help. So there's a flat side and the side that has some holes, some perf holes in it, and maybe you want to put that side. Maybe you want to put that side down, the perf hole side down. I would bet. Why up? Right. Well, the perfs are on the bottom, so the heat will go up through it. If you put it the other way, the heat just hit. Here, let's see what it says. It doesn't say. Put them down. I'm going to put them down. So I'm a guy that likes. I like olive oil. Okay, I'm not going to put a lot. This is my roasted garlic olive oil with thyme and cilantro, and I'm going to use this kind of. I'm not going to put it on yet because if I do, the problem with that is it will not stick anything else. But I am going to make a pizza out of it. So I'm going to use pizza sauce. I'm going to use a very little bit of pizza sauce. I'm going to put that there and show you what pizza sauce I'm going to use. This is Pastorelli's, a company that is around here. And I love Pastorelli's pizza sauce. It's really good. It's really, really flavorful. Oh, I just noticed I don't have a lot of cheese. There's a little bit of cheese. I might have to cut up a different wad of cheese here. And here's the other thing you can do. Maybe you know what? I'm going to take out one of these too, and we're going to try this. So I'm going to make an individual, and then I'm going to make this. So let's just get out a pile of stuff. Let's get out some of these, some of those, and. Do you want anything on yours? Would you like any? No? Okay. I got a no there. I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to use some of this. I'm just grabbing stuff. And you'll see this is kind of the ingredients pile of stuff that I'm using. So that's pile. So looks like a lot. The first thing I'm going to do is open up this mozz because I just saw these in the store yesterday. And I don't know about you guys, but these are just so cute. God, they're cute. So this is little mozz. This is fresh mozz. 3 little, chunks of mozz. What are you looking for? You can talk. You need a white, like one of these? Okay. So I don't read lips very well. Big enough? Are you sure? Okay. You positive? Okay. Ooh, I'm making her mad. Ooh, 3 grabs. Bacon with bacon and eggs. Yes. Well, we're going to do bacon with bacon and eggs. We pre-did the bacon. I was going to cook out there and make the eggs on there, but the problem is then it's just going to take way too long. So we're going to get another grill set up out, and we're going to be doing that. Uh, Iki 80 EKL 81. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by. We appreciate it. Hit the follow button. I hope everybody else did. And I was just saying how cute these little mozzarella pieces are. Oh, that's good. So I'm going to cut up some of these little mozzarella and use that. Um, I'm going to put a little bit of the pastorellis down, which is pastorelli's pizza sauce. This is just really good flavor pizza sauce. Just awesomely, well, good flavor. We might have an issue here, kids. Um, so I got to tell you, I have not used, and I didn't forget we're going to talk about pellets in a little bit here. So don't go anywhere. There it is. R. Land lovers. So this pizza sauce is just stinking really good. I'm not going to use all this, but the difference between this can and the bigger can or the smaller can was like 10 cents. Oh, see, that's just good flavor. This stuff is just good flavor. Now, usually on a pizza, you want to smother the snot out of it and have a bunch on it, and and I'm not going to do that here because this is a breakfast pizza. So you want flavor. This is like an omelet. You want a little bit of everything, and the egg's kind of a carrier on it. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start to do this because this one's completely off the cuff. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but that's pretty much basis of my life. This is just straight off the cuff. Let's see. What do I want to cook? I'll cook that in here. So I'll use the green pan. I'm going to use the green pan for this, and the reason I am, and I think I might use the. I'm not going to use the top. I'll just turn the green pan on pretty good. So I'm going to make scrambled eggs, and the scrambled eggs are going to go. Scrambled eggs are going to go in there, and I'm going to make the scrambled eggs first because I'm going to put them on top of the pizza, and then I'm going to put the pizza in to bake in the pellet grill. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and finish our love of the Texas Twinkies. Okay? And then we're going to put those in. And, there's no right, I don't know if there's a right way. I think what we'll do is this and prep it and put some Texas Twinkies in at the same time we put the pizza in, and then we'll finish the rest of the Texas Twinkies. I know it doesn't sound right, but I have a glitch of time here somewhere. From last night. Good times. Yeah, it was good times actually. That was fun. So I have a little bit of time here that I want to put one on and get the other one done, but then we're short on getting the other one finished and not have enough time to finish the other one. So I'm trying to figure out which one will. Come on. There it is. Just let. I got to figure out how much time I put into one. Hey, Mrs. B. Oh, boy. She's not answering. She wants nothing to do with me today. Hey, Mrs. B. So hold on, peeps. I want to verify a time thing here just to check. We are doing a new pellet, okay? And let me talk to you about that. And it's mixed on the grill right now. And the grill heat. Hey, Em, how you doing, my Hodge? Thanks for swinging by. Sorry if I traced your handle. Sorry about that, but thanks for swinging by. We really appreciate it. Doing Texas Twinkies. I'm going to do a breakfast pizza. And I'm trying to verify times. I want to check the grill temp. We have the grill on. You can see the grill cam. You're going to see me in a second. Hello. And we are at 320 in the grill. We have a mixture of our new pellets in, which is very cool. Oh my God, it smells great out here. And I am doing a search for something, so don't go anywhere. I want to verify a cook time. I don't want to overdo them, and I know it's pretty hard. I'm going to say it's about 20 minutes it's going to take to do. So, you know what I might do? In fact, I know it's going to take 20 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on low. I'm going to put a couple of eggs in here, and then you know what I'm going to do? Let's just do this. We're going to change direction 100%. Let's finish what we started. Let's do the Texas Twinkies. We started those. Let's finish with those. We still need all this goo for our other stuff. Okay? And our Texas Twinkies are going to be put on this frog mat. Okay? We are going to make eggs, but not right this second. I am just redirecting myself. I apologize. Having a hard time getting a straight direction of thought today. So there. Okay. So we're only doing 6. You can do as many or as little as you want. It's up to you. Doesn't make a difference. All this is for my next chunk of love. And you know what? I'm going to top those. I have coleslaw that I made from scratch. Oh, boy. Don't put that on there. I have coleslaw that I made from scratch. Oh, that smells good. So this is my pulled pork from the other night, and it is just fantabulous. So I'm just kind of figuring out. You know, they say to put a couple of ounces of pulled pork on there, and I'm just kind of gonna pull them apart. And this is just so we can place them in here. Okay. The pulled pork was on for about 12 hours, and it was fabulous, just fabulous. So I'm just pulling some out, nice bark on that I'm going to use for all 6 of these. We're going to wrap it in the Newski's bacon, or the bacon. I'll start calling it Newski's bacon when they give me some for free to use on the show. And then we're going to put a dollop of cream cheese in it. We're going to wrap it with a chunk of Newski's bacon. And then we're going to go ahead and throw them on the grill and let them cook, and then we're going to start our other thing. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to start with the cream cheese first, and that might help keep the cream cheese in when it gets too hot. So I don't know if you like that idea, but it works for me because I've never done them before. And for those of you that have done them before, tune in. Chime in, I mean. I'd love to hear on, if I'm doing it right or wrong. Or how you did it. If you guys have done Texas Twinkies, let me know. This is not a norm for me. So, hey, little bubble, look at that. There it is. There it is. So, okay, here we go. Cream cheese. Cream cheese. Philly. I love Philly cream cheese. I don't know. I haven't tried any other cream cheeses, but, they're good. They probably are good. This I actually have. My mom was a sandwich maker, and she always liked making different things. So I don't know if you guys have ever had this, and tell me if you have. I have not heard many people that have had what I'm going to ask you. So sandwiches. Learned to love apple butter when I was a kid, peanut butter and apple butter. Love apple butter. There's an area of Wisconsin called Door County. This cute, quaint little area that's on the finger. If this is Wisconsin, it's the thumb portion. You get down here, Green Bay, and you get down here, and this is Door County here. So this little finger of the state of Wisconsin. And the farther up you go, the cuter it is. A lot of cherries up there. It's very, very odd. And at cherry heaven up there during the season. So there we go. I haven't opened one of these for a while. So lost my train of thought. So we go up to Door County. And, I get my apple butter up there. Sorry. I get my apple butter. But my mom, and this was what reminds me of this, my mom tuned me into, she would take jelly, and I would like, I get sick and tired of the same old thing. So she actually puts cream cheese, thin slices of cream cheese on a sandwich, layers them on, covers one slice of the bread, puts jelly on the other side, and it's this sweet tart. Oh my God, it's very good. I mean, don't be a hater. No, stop. You got to try it. Don't be a hater on it. Okay, so I'm taking, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not taking a big slice. It's just a little wad of cream cheese. You can see here. Here's the knife, and you can see how much cream cheese. I mean, it just across the edge, and I'm just slicing it off. And I don't know what's too much or not enough, but I want to put some meat on there. So I'm thinking these are maybe a quarter-inch wide slices, maybe a little less. Sir, what are you having, sir? What can I do for you, sir? Sir, nothing. Just nothing. He's finished. He's finished. Okay. Later, Gator. So what are you doing? Are you streaming? Are you on the box of enjoyment? No, he's not on the box of enjoyment. So, and he doesn't stream. I give him a hard time. He should stream. He should monetize. He rages a little. He gets excited. We sit in here sometimes, and it's quite humorous. But he gets mad if I talk about it. So, he's 13. So 13 in a couple of days. So he's going to be on. I'm going to get his butt on to stream, and whether he likes it or not, because it's humorous. So he doesn't think so, though. Anyway, so there you go. There's the cream cheese. I'm going to have a little wad for myself, and you know why? Because I can. You know, it always tastes the same. I mean, how can something be unchanged for so many years? In my case, at least 25 or 30. God, that's good. So that little tang you get from cream cheese and the jelly, I'm telling you, it is so awesome. It is just so tasty. Okay. Now, let me put this down. Wipe this up a little bit. Okay, here's where the fun ensues. So, we now have our cream cheese in our jalapeno skins, jalapeno bodies. We have some pulled pork, okay? And now I guess all you do is just kind of stuff the pulled pork in there, and then we're gonna wrap it up with bacon. Look at that. I don't know if that's enough. I think we're gonna have to overfill that a little bit. I'm trying to think, what else can we put in here? People, help me. What else? This looks like it needs something else. Oh my gosh. OMG Pete, how you doing, OMG Pete? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. And the giveaway link is up there for the giveaway we're doing. So go ahead and follow that. Thank you, Wise Rooster. Mike was a little too far away. You guys are having a hard time hearing me. I'm sorry about that. So very sensitive mic. My ShamWow mic is very sensitive, unlike me, who's not so sensitive. Anyway, for those of you that have just popped in, hi. Hit the follow button over there in the upper right-hand corner. We appreciate that. And we're putting some pulled pork and cream cheese in a jalapeno skin, jalapeno round, and we're going to wrap that with bacon and turn it into love. So that's what we do. So I'm trying to think of something else I can stick in there. And I don't know if there's anything else. Anybody has any idea, put it on the chat and let me know what I should put in a couple of these to give it a try. I can't hear you. And you know what? That's okay. I didn't mean to put you in class and put you, oh my gosh, he's asking his questions. Don't make me think this morning. Sorry about that. So, but we got to put enough cream cheese. And if anybody's, hey, I don't know what, Rooster, where is our friend this morning? Do you know? I don't know if he's lurking out there. I don't know if you've talked to him. What is his handle? Dang it. Rooster, help me out here. Had any burnt ends at a bomb? Oh, yeah, I don't. Oh, sardines. Oh, yeah. I have dead fish in my fridge. Not. Yeah, if I did that, my wife would toss me out with the grill. Yeah, no, but great idea. I like that. The sardines. I mean, that would really be good. Burnt ends. I don't have any burnt ends. That would be the bomb. You're right, AJ. That would be awesome. Damn it! I wish I had some burnt ends now. That sounds so good. But I guess we're just gonna have to do with this, right, guys? This will do. And if you notice, I don't have a lot of fat in my stuff. Smoked salmon. Oh, so here you go. So we're gonna do this on the grill, and I'm gonna show it to you. I think I have it in back. I have it in the other freezer in back. We are gonna do a moose roast. I have a moose roast that we're gonna put on. I also have some pheasant coming that we're gonna put on, and I have some fresh salmon. I mean, it was Alaskan salmon. My God, they're just ungodly huge. They're gorgeous, and they were flash frozen. Long story, but flash frozen right when they were caught. Extremely, extremely awesome looking. Just, oh my God, and I'm not usually a big salmon guy, but who am I talking about? My neighbor. I forgot his damn handle. Okay, there's one. There's one. I don't think we do any more. I think that's it. That's one right there. Hey, Cousin, how are you? Sorry if I killed Dr. Bison. No, not Dr. Well, Dr. Bison, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, our friend around the corner there. Yeah, you know. Anyway, I was going to invite, if anybody's close by, swing on by, have a try. Swing on by, have a try. That should be a restaurant slogan. Swing on by, have a try, have some food, don't choke to death. There you go. How's that for a slogan? Yeah, probably wouldn't work well in the industry. So we are just taking big stinking wads of stuff here. And for those of you just coming on, we're just finishing wrapping our bacon on our jalapeno. These aren't poppers. These are Texas Twinkies. Because we took some of our. I want this to sit up a little bit. We took some of our pulled pork and we cleaned out the jalapenos and de-seeded and got all the white out of it, and just so they'd end up. Okay, don't be a problem for me today. I'm not in the mood here. I'll beat you. Oh, look at that. I didn't wrap that one right. Okay, we got to rewrap. Okay, let's start over further. Boy, it's always a science. That's his new. Oh, Dr. Bison. Okay, I don't even want to ask. Oh, I don't even want to ask. So, hey, Dr. Bison, if you're out, swing by. If you're out, just swing by and come and take a taster if you'd like. Okay, here we go. That's a tiny one. That's going to be the most loveliest because it's going to have. Oh, look at that. So, what do you think, peeps? What do you think? I think that is stinking beautiful. Look at those. For you. I do it for you. Oh my God, that just too awesome. I got to get me a soap pump over here for the dawn because this isn't working any other way. Okay. So we have now wrapped our deveined, seeded. We heated the jalapenos in the grill for about 15 minutes. We took them off. And we put them in ice water to get some of the juices or oils out of it so they get a little less hot. Cream cheese, pulled pork, and now we're going to throw them on the grill. And we are going to cook them. And then we're going to make our breakfast pizza. There you go. How do you like that? And while we make our breakfast pizza, these are going to cook. Love that. And I will be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say hello. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. If I have to say hi to you again, it may hurt. Oh my God. But hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping. We're just putting our Texas Twinkies on. Oh, you've missed the prep, but you'll see the final end of it. Oh, so good. Okay, pellets. We're going to talk about pellets in a minute. I don't know how, they say you should put these on at about 300. I'm going to leave it right where it is. I think I want to leave leave everything right where it is. It's at 300. Usually I do stuff lower, but I want it to cook a little quicker. Make sure we have enough pellets. Untvidel. And hello. Okay. And if you're just joining us, I am the Reverend of Barbecue. This is Cooking Pellets, and we're making a mess as always. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's get back to this. Oh, there you go. Hi. So, we're back at making a breakfast pizza. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to make some loose eggs. Loose eggs, you say? How did they get loose? I didn't keep the door closed. But I'm pumped. Thank you. Very little. So I'm going to make some loose eggs. And loose eggs for me is, and I need more butter. I made smoked butter the other day, and I've used it all up, of course, because I like smoked butter. If you haven't made smoked butter, you're going to have to go back through and watch us do it again down the road sometime. But I would usually make smoked butter with my eggs or bagels or whatever. Come on, get down in there. Thank you. So we're going to make some loose eggs, which really just means that the eggs aren't as just finished, so they don't dry out as much in the grill, because they'll finish in the pellet grill. So if you have a regular grill, set it around 300. This will do just fine. You'll love it. What transmitter receiver you have? For my ShamWow mic? Is that what you're asking? Tell me if that's what you're asking. I'll be more than happy to tell you. I just want to make sure I'm talking the same thing. So I don't put a lot of pizza sauce on here. I mean, yeah, it's a pizza, a breakfast pizza, but this is just for a little bit of flavor. That's all it is. So it's almost like you're just painting it red. You're not putting a ton on. I do like it to get to the edge so it doesn't dry out that much. But you can see there's only probably a couple tablespoons on here. And again, I don't want to dry out everything. So my mic that I'm using, and thanks for asking because I always like to share. We're going to be doing, and on this, and I'm going to touch on this before I go anywhere else. I'm going to end up doing a kind of a round table of how I got on, why I got on, and with other streamers. Not sure who yet, but we're kind of looking and just kind of picking people's brains for those that maybe want to stream. So there you go. You can see there's not a lot on there. It is covered completely. I didn't use much of this can, and I'll seal that up later. But that's all the sauce I want. I don't want to do a lot of sauce. I just want a little flavor out of it. Okay, so as far as what I'm using, I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to read it to you. This is a pile. It's a PDWM 2145. It's a dual system. It's a dual wireless mic system. Super expensive, $40. Found it on I think I found it on Amazon actually. And hey, Tasty Morsel, how you doing? Nice to see you. I didn't notice that you were lurking. I missed. Sorry. I think I found it on Amazon, and it works really good. It's got this little. It's very sensitive, and you'll see now. You can see how close it is to my face, and if I pull it away, it really goes away quick. So it's very, very sensitive to what you're doing. So I can actually run a blender in the background, and you probably would not hear the blender in the background if I ran it. So because of that, I like it for that reason. But it's really sensitive, so I kind of have to put my mic out of the way, like when I drink stuff, coffee or milk. Well, that's the only problem. But it's nice. And why do you ask, sir? I ask you. Why do you ask, or ma'am? Sorry. Why do you ask what mic I'm using? And I think I'm going to take 4 eggs to cover this because I'm going to scramble these. So, and again, I'm going to do them a little loose. So I'm going to turn this down now that it's good and hot because I want to get a good start. Oops, almost got a shell. So I wanted to get a good start on it. And then I'm just going to kind of scramble it up because that's what I like to do. There we go. And I'm going to use the same dirty spatula because it all's going in the same place. So, breakfast and watching cooking. Well, awesome. Thank you. Hello to the Tasty Morsel family. Sweet. And we just put on Texas Twinkies, and we're making a little scrambled eggs loose, and we're gonna make them loose because it's gonna go on our breakfast pizza. And I think this may not be enough eggs. Let me put in another egg here. I'm gonna put in one more egg just so I got enough, because I don't want to not have enough eggs, because that's not good. Not enough eggs is not good. But we're going to fill it with a bunch of other stuff, so really it's not going to make a difference. But I like a good eggy breakfast pizza. So personally, I don't know what you guys like, but that's what I like. Turn this up a little bit. So loose. I'm going to make this loose. Loose is when it's super really shiny and it looks like it's still a little raw, but you can kind of spread it around, if that makes sense. That's what loose is for me when I do loose eggs. Uh, awesome. Good. Good. Well, this is easy. This is nothing more than a pre-bought. You know how I like to cheat? Don't cheat in school. I cheat with like pre-made stuff sometimes, like my rub, my Cheaters rub, and this is my Cheaters breakfast pizza. Um, hey, Trash Lantern. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Like to buy one of those for the show, but I think it would buy filmed kit by Rode. It's like $3 now. Woo, that's expensive. I'm got to tell you, this thing that I'm using, the mic that I'm using, uh, the mic that I'm using, cruising is I mean, it works and it's cheap, but it works really good. I go outside. You guys can't hear the wind blowing. You do have. There's not a really. You have to stay within like 15, 20 feet of the transmitter receiver, but that's the only big deal. I mean, other than that, it's not a big deal. Um, but anyway, for you guys that have just joined us, welcome to the kitchen, cooking on a pellet grill. We're going to talk about pellets here in a second, and this is loose. This is a little looser than I want. I want it just to firm up a little bit more, and you guys can see how loose this is. I want it just to firm up a little bit more, and it'll happen just oh so quick. I'm not using any salt and pepper on this. I'm just going to sprinkle it over when I'm done. Um, and I don't want this to overcook. I want it kind of sloppy because I'm going to put it on the grill. And when I put it on the grill, it's going to get a nice light smoke. So at 300, if you remember, if you're on a grill or any kind of grill or anything, the lower and slower, sometimes the more flavor you get on a pellet grill. It's definitely more flavor. There's no doubt about that. So this is I turned the heat off, but only because I wanted this to firm up a little bit, but not overcook. So I'm using kind of the heat just from the pan. Rob's 3. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by, man. We appreciate it. Welcome to the kitchen. Making a breakfast pizza. We have Texas Twinkies on right now. Texas Twinkies, you say? Yes, I say Texas Twinkies. That's what I said. Did you not hear? Yes. So, yeah. So you can find everything up on the YouTube after we do our shows, and there we go. That's a little better. Sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than I wanted, but you kind of see. I can spread this out, and this is going to finish cooking on the pellet grill. And again, you can put it on your own grill. I got it set at 300. You can do a gas grill at 300. I do not use pizza stones. I use this mat. You can see right through it, but I do that because it gets more heat through it. It ends up being more. I just like it better. It just there's no reason to use a pizza stone. If I use a pizza stone in a pellet grill, you know what happens is the pellet grill can't get smoke into this. This mat allows me to get smoke into everything. So there you go. That's pretty good. You know what? I might get that I'm going to let this set just a little bit. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit of cheese. I don't have a lot of cheese. I thought I had more cheese, and I don't. So I'm going to start off with a dusting of cheese, and that's going to help hold the I have both bags. That's going to help hold the eggs in, as you can see. I'm kind of doing it just to the edge, but I want to get a nice edge of cheese. And you need something the eggs to hold on to so that the eggs don't go away. Hey, great nonstick pan to use. I got to tell you, you seen the only as seen on TV the green pans, the the green pans, these. Um, the wife is no, shh, don't tell her. The wife's the queen of and as seen on TV. She loves it. I mean, she is the simplest thing to buy for birthdays, Christmas, any day. If I want to get her something special, if it says on as seen on TV on the label, woo, we're all happy. She is just all over it. So and it's just cool. It's just geeky, cool little crap. But um, anyway, she likes that. She likes the as seen on TV stuff. So I buy her that. So that's where this came from. And if you, we're going to be a little thin on cheese. I'm going to have to cut into my good mozz, which is fine. So the as seen on TV, when you buy this pan, and I'm not by any means, I'm not saying this is the best thing since sliced bread. And I have very good, here, I'll show you. I have a whole drawer full. I'm going to get to that statement. You beat me to it, dang it. I have all this really nice Cuisinart stuff, and it's awesome. And I have a purpose for each, I have a purpose for each pan. But I got to tell you, that Cuisinart, that's okay. But this thing is awesome. But wait, there's more. Oh, God, I had to say it. Thank you for offering that up first. So this is my ShamWow mic, and that's now I'm on it. Now I'm going to sell you the damn pan. So all you have to do is take the pan. You can cook anything, and nothing's going to stick. Look, watch. I'm not going to cook. I'm not going to make it stick. This is really runny, but this is the way I want it. So I want you guys to look. Take a right. Look at that. Look at that. See how it's running and it's kind of moving? You may think, gross. No, it's not gross. This is how it is. This is how it's supposed to be. Runny. I'm going to put that on the cold end of the pan here. I'm going to throw away my bacon wrapping. And the reason I'm going to put that off to the side is I'm going to take a little bit of cheese and I'm going to plop these on. I want to cut these up into little pieces yet, okay, and put them on. So now I have fresh mozz that's going to be tossed on. And that's going to help take the difference of what I've just done there with the eggs. As far as this pan, though, honestly, you have to season the pan, kind of like cast iron. Very, very smart on how they do this. So it's a ceramic coating, and then you get the pan. The pan's only $19.95, and just pay shipping and handling, as Wise Rooster just said. You can get a second one just for a handling charge of $19.95.99. So the pan needs to be seasoned. So you get the you get the oven going to 300 or 400 degrees or something, and when you get it, and you put oil in it, aren't these the cutest little things? Look at that. They're just sharp little, 3 little lumps of, these are great little snack things. I'm going to start buying these for snacks because I love mozzarella cheese. So you season it, you put it in the grill or inside the oven. I don't use an oven at all. You put it inside the oven, the pan, seasoned, which means you wipe oil in it, and you put it in there for like a half an hour at like 400 or 500 degrees. I don't know. It's something stupid high. But then when you take it out, it's seasoned, and it's kind of like a cast iron pan. Nothing sticks to cast iron pan because you season it from use. So you wipe it out, and really nothing really does stick to it. I mean, I've got this, so it's called a green pan. Yeah, it's hence color. I don't even know if there's anything on it. I didn't even. What's it called? Organic. Organic. This is an organic. So look at your local Bed Bath & Beyond, who seems to be carrying a lot of that crap. And the organic is this name. But if it's a green pan by itself, as seen on TV label, you're good to go. So there we go. We have some fresh mozz on here. This is, okay, so fresh mozz. We don't need a whole lot. We're going to put a lot more flavor on this, bacon being one of them. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Tomato. Does anybody like fresh tomato? I think I'm going to do a little bit of, no, I'm not going to use that tomato. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not going to use that tomato. Wait, that tomato's kind of scary looking. No, can't use that tomato. Okay. Sorry, that was the last tomato I had. Let it sit too long. I apologize for that. But hey, that's okay. You don't want to know why? Because we have tomato sauce on it. I just thought it would look pretty, but I didn't. Stay there too long. Don't use that. Try and brand ceramic cookware, delicious. So this is what I need. Okay, so people, I would like you to tune in and tell me if I have gadgets that I'm using in the house or in this. Would you go ahead and go to the website to find them? Because, you guys have a lot of good questions. And you know what? I think we ought to service you guys and have you tell us what you would like up, or if you would. So I think and you're welcome, and thank you, Wise Rooster. That's why he's the great mod. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to give you the opportunity, stuff that we use, we'll put it on the site, and you want to buy something that'll help us because it'll be on our site, and we get that much. You can't see the minuscule of that, but about that much from Amazon if you buy something from there, which really end up going to all the charities anyway. Okay, we got some aspargas. I don't know if you guys like aspargas. I like aspargas. So I'm going to put a couple pieces on here. And there's nothing better. Whoopsie. That one's not going in because I dropped it. Oh, son of a gun. Fresh aspargas. I'm going to snap the ends off. I'm just going to give it a quick rinse. And I'm going to dry it a little bit because I want the oils and stuff to stick to it. So I just want to give it a quick dry. And I like asparagus. When it cooks out, it's really good. One of these days, and maybe on that Saturday, we'll go ahead and we'll roll some bacon around asparagus and put it inside the grill. What do you think of that? I think that's a great idea. Mike is cutting off. Don't buy cheap stuff. I really like your show, though. Oh, sorry, bud. That happens. That could be, it happens. It's all a test, pal. It's all a test. So I'm just going to tell you that this is all a test. Do not listen to the man behind the curtain. So this is sorry the mic's cutting out. I was trying this because I didn't know what we were going to do at first or how much of, but I needed to have a 2-mic system because if somebody else is here and they're not talking really loud, I need to have them speak up so it's easier to turn up volume than people. And that's really why I bought this. But sorry about that. Sorry. But I appreciate the insight because if you don't tell me or if you guys don't tell me, I honestly don't know. So, okay, there we go. We don't need a lot of stuff in there. That's enough of that. What else do we have? I was going to make an individual lady said I don't want to do that. We have bacon. Let's put some bacon on here. And I'm sure you guys like bacon, right? Yeah, I love bacon. And thank you for liking the show. Follow us if you like us. Wait, no, bacon's good. So, bacon. Okay. What else can we put on here? I think we have some. Oh my gosh, that's good. I think we have. I really got to push it out to the edges more. That's my problem. Whenever I make pizza, I don't push stuff out to the edges, and I really need to start doing that. Okay. Out to the edges, just a little bit. Okay. What do you think, peeps? Starting to look good, huh? Huh? I think it's starting to look good. I think it looks great. Thank you. Okay, and last but not least, something else out of the fridge too. I think we're going to put some peppered turkey on it. And I know it's a breakfast bake. It's a breakfast pizza, but don't put your nose up. Peppered turkey is really good. And I don't like cold turkey. I like warm turkey, and I'm not putting a lot on, but it's just enough. It's just another little flavor profile. That's all this is. Lastly, what I'm going to do with this to make it so dang good, you wish you were here with me more than normal, or at least push me out of the way and eat the food, is my roasted garlic roasted infused olive oil with fresh rosemary and cilantro. And all I'm going to do is just kind of wave this over this. That's it. That maybe a teaspoon. Not a lot. It's just a little flavor getter. And we'll make this on the show someday too. So, and then I'm going to take these. This is loose. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to plop this on here, just kind of around, okay? Because this will end up cooking. Hope you're taking notes, Tasty Morsel. Not that I got to teach you how to cook. You do a great job. You guys should follow her. Go watch what she does. She does a great job. She does it on Wednesday nights. I don't know when else. I catch it every once in a while. I don't always keep track of when I catch it. I apologize. But go follow and see what she does. So you see what I'm doing? And you see why I wanted it loose? Because now this is going to firm up when we put it on the grill. And it is going to make for a delicious chunk of stuff here. Where else do we need? We need a little bit right there. What do you think, Pete? I love this. Oh, my God, that's working out so much better than I thought it was going to. So, every last little morsel. Probably could have used a little bit more egg, but hey, don't tell. I won't. Here, I'll show you how good the pan is. Okay? Oopsie, somebody's calling me, and they shouldn't be. So, it's my ringtone. I can't answer that. Sorry. Can't answer that. Thank you for the ringtone. Bacon! Yeah, I love bacon! Oh, bacon's awesome. Hey, let's go check and see how our jalapenos are doing. And maybe they're ready to come off. And maybe they're not. So I kind of wing things. I don't always check times. I kind of wing it. Again, a pre-made pizza base. There you go. I think they got a little bit more time yet. They're not. That one kind of opened up. I probably could have put them in a. Probably could have put them more in a. Probably should have pinned them up a little bit. But it looks like they're starting to go. So let me pop that up just a little bit because I don't want to have this not cook enough. And hey, there's pellets in there. Look at those. Hey, they're funny looking. I think we ought to talk about those. Let me just push this up a little bit more. Okay, normally I would do this at I do pizzas at around 350. So I'm going to do the pizza as I threw it in there. I'm going to get it up a little bit more, and it's usually a frozen pizza. This should not take long on this pizza. So they should finish kind of at the same time, hopefully. So let me put my, let me wash my hands again, sorry. And let me put my eggs and stuff away real quick so we got something to bring stuff out to. And I'm going to, one thing we got that I really love is our warming drawer. And we took a cabinet out. We didn't know we were going to use it, and I end up using it a lot. So we took a drawer out and put a warming drawer in. But I got to tell you, it works out because sometimes when I do stuff, when we have a big family over, there's a pretty good-sized table on the other side here. And we can put stuff in there and then serve, and everything's hot. Plates and the whole thing. Excuse me. So we're going to leave this on. We're at about 52, and we'll see what happens here. That's good. Let me clean this up a little bit. I love those little mozzarella things. So pellets. We did a test run of a new pellet. And by the way, see these? Flour tortillas. Okay? If you guys want to make your own little pizzas, you don't have to buy that. You can take these and use this. Poke a couple little holes in it, and you can use this to make your own little flour or your own little pizzas, but they're floured tortillas. So you can make your own little miniature pizzas if you want. Normally, I would cook on that next. When we get the other grill in here, I am going to go ahead and cook eggs on that other grill. It's going to be the same. It's no different. It's going to be in a pan. The pan's going to get hot. The difference is I'm going to get a little bit of smoke on those eggs. Well, and I'll get smoke on it now. Let me tell you, but I'll get a little bit. I got to save a couple pieces of bacon for my daughter who loves it. Hi, Infinity899. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the kitchen. We have jalapeno poppers on the grill right now, and a breakfast pizza that you just missed us watch, unless you caught the end of it. Not sure. Sometimes Chat's a little clunky. For those of you that are still here, Texas, there would be a gun visible in the kitchen. You're right. I got to tell you. Major Montana Max. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that, Max, very much. If you'd like, okay, hold on a second. All right. Dang it. Oh, all right. I'm not, now you hear me. I'm not far. I'm not far. So does this help? Is that better? So I put this out here. You want me to put this? I'll put it right here so people. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. So and it's an airsoft. So it's. Don't ask me why I have it here. I'm not going to tell you. You don't want to know. So we have critters in the backyard. So we scare the critters. We don't shoot them. We scare them. So anyway, here's to gunning. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to get some pheasant tomorrow. Hey, look, Nate UK, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate that. Welcome to the kitchen. I am the Reverend of Barbecue, and this is Cooking Pellets. We do have stuff out on the grill right now. We have Texas Twinkies. Use some of our old pulled pork from, or not old, but our pulled pork from last week, from last Wednesday's show. Let me clean this up. And we are using jalapenos. And the pulled pork is in that along with some cream cheese and wrapped with bacon. We just showed that. We just pulled on, or just put on the breakfast pizza. A little bit of egg and stuff, and some asparagus and mozz and a little bit of pizza sauce. Hey, Hippo Pet. Amos, how you doing? And I am Fury. Appreciate you stopping by, guys. Welcome to the kitchen. I am Cooking Pellets. They're Reverend of Barbecue and Cooking Pellets here. And I'm a little thick-headed today. My head's hurt just a little bit. Too much fun last night. So, but hey, that's my fault. What else? Oh, yeah, so pellets. Let's talk pellets for a minute. We have a pellet grill. And you don't have to have a pellet grill to do what we do. This is our prep area. We prep everything here, and then we put it out on the grill. And we do that because we can. And I just as soon be here in the warmth than outside. Hey, just so you're looking at the chat, if you are, Wise Rooster Armand, thank you, sir. Just put up our giveaway. We have an Amazon giveaway that's going, when is it going? It's going next Wednesday, I think. Anyway, if you don't have a pellet grill, no concern. We always talk temps. I don't like times. I like temps. Personally, this is me. So, gotten banned from Twitch for showing weapons. I was warned once because I know the Veteran Day streaming of body armor and my pistol. Yeah. So, yeah, that's an odd thing. Yeah, I know. But, hey, it's an airsoft gun. That means it's not even a BB gun. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, we're not doing. We were going to do a stream and clean some guns, and there's nothing that says anything about it, but there's a whole lot of off that is filtered if you look. So we're not doing that. But anyway, so yeah, we're not doing that though. But thanks, I am Fury. Appreciate that the insight. We've heard, but thanks for the heads up. Yes. Anyway, so we're giving stuff away, and now I'm going to look for our other giveaway because we have another giveaway that we're doing, and that giveaway is for a bag of pellets. If I can find the link. Hey, remember, 2 fat guys and a welder are up. I think they're up right now, but they're going to be up after us. We host them, so stick around. I don't know who else is going to be up. So, and I am looking for the link. Beep, 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 beep. And don't know if I can find it. So, but we'll have it for next Saturday, or next Wednesday we'll have a link for it. Definitely, so not a big deal. So anyway, for those of you that don't have a pellet grill, not a big deal. We're at 350 degrees. Set your gasser at 350. Set your charcoal. Get it around 350. You have some kind of thermal device to figure out how hot or cold it is. And just use that, okay? And it works out great if you do. So our pellets, usually our pellets are more of a premium pellet, and I'm not going to get into a long, drawn-out thing. I'm just going to tell you what we're doing. So we like to do different things. So I know there was a trial that was out there before, and it was a while ago. and somebody was trying to make a wine pellet, and they used barrels. Well, we are now going to make a pellet made out of wine, but not out of wine. It's wood, and the wood is immersed in wine. It's a different process for using an oak aging. It's a French oak wine pellet, usually in barrels when they use the staves. Stave is the wood part that makes a barrel, an oak barrel, and they put wine in it if it's good wine or fair wine. They put it in an oak barrel, they let it age, and it gives it a different body. The wine gives a different body because of it. So after the stream, yeah, check it. Okay, yeah, check it. Cooking Pellets Twitter. Yeah, our Twitter. Just look for at Cooking Pellets after the stream. Good idea, Wise Rooster. See, that's why you're there. And like I said, I'm a little foggy in this area today. Okay, more than normal. But check after I stream, check that, and you'll see the link. And if not, I'll put it up, and we'll repop it so you can do the pellet bag giveaway, the pellet giveaway of a 40-pound bag of perfect mix. Anyway, so in the stave of the oak, they take a barrel, they toast it. Well, in the inside, they kind of flame it and burn it, get a little flavor profile, and they do that a lot with whiskey too. And then they put wine in it for X amount of time, and then they take it out and they bottle it. Well, they use the barrels. I don't know how many times, a few. I'm not a barrel maker or user, so they use it quite a few times. And then somebody tried making pellets out of that. Well, the problem was, and not knocking their pellets, but the problem was those pellets weren't really, they didn't have a lot of wine because the wine is up against the charred area, the charcoaly area that helps actually clean up the wine and get some impurities out, and it gives it a better flavor, but very little oak. So you're welcome. Very little oak is there that the wine is against, so it doesn't leach into the bad word, but it doesn't get in or leach into the wood. So when they make pellets out of it, it's really not all that oaky or not all that winey. So we found a different process where they take the whole chunk of wood and put it in the wine, and that ends up making the whole piece of wood engulfed in wine, saturated, and then we run it through our processes to get it to the right moistures and content and ship it out, and then make pellets out of it. So we did a short run of give or take about 20,000 pounds, which for us is a short run. We had to do that to see if I was supposed to, or if we needed any adjustments. Well, the pellet we made, we had to add a little of our own wood to it. So really what it is, it was a trial. And I would right now offer the first 5 emails that I get. I'm going to give you my email address. The first 5 emails that I get of you pellet grill owners that want to try a bag, I will send you a bag free of charge of our new wine pellets. Okay? But understand, it is a low temp pellet. In other words, if you set your grill at 300, it's going to give you maybe a 250. It might get a little higher, but it is not going to give you the set temp on your grill. Do you understand that? Nod your head. Thank you. So the first 5 emails I get, here's the email address. Ready? And Wise Rooster, if you want to chunk it up there when I say it. So the email address is cb@cookinpellets.com. The first 5 emails I get, and I'll announce it Saturday. If you say it's okay, I can announce it. I'll give you each a bag. I think they're in 20-pounders, so I give you a 20-pound bag. And the first 5 emails I get, I'll send out a bag to you guys free, and you can test it. If you don't have a pellet grill, that's fine. You can still get it, and here's why. You can make smoke bombs. You're going to have a shitload of pellets for making smoke bombs, but you can make smoke bombs, which is really you take about a quarter to a half cup, you put it in heavy-duty aluminum foil, you make a nice ball out of it. This is why we call it a bomb. You put it in a nice ball, you put a hole in one side, put it on the heat source in your grill, flame or charcoal. Put it on the heat source, turn your grill down if it's gas, and it will end up being a smoky, awesome chunk of love for about 40 minutes, and you can go ahead and throw on some chicken or burgers or steaks or whatever you want to do. You can go ahead and put that on, and it'll smoke up. So, but you keep your grill. Now, listen, you go ahead and you take the charcoal and you pull it back a little bit. If you're used to burgers, you want to try it on burgers or whatever you're going to cook. Try pulling the temp back and let that smoke get in there. So it's going to take you maybe a half an hour longer. You know how to deal with your own grill. I can't tell you to do that. I'm telling you a little bit lower temp, but you put the product that you want to smoke and cook on after that little ball starts smoking. Done. That's why they call it a smoke bomb. So the first 5 people to CB at cookingpellets.com, I'm going to send you a bag, and that's what you get. And I've only offered this to my followers right now. And there's only 12 of you following right now. We're a slow day today. But, hey, if you follow us up there, you guys are following us. You got to follow us. That's the only thing. Got to follow us. Hit the follow button, but I'm going to send it to you. So, and that's only my followers that are sitting here right now. And because of the awesomeness of that, you can go ahead and share that with friends and family and tell them how cool I am because I did that. Let's check our stuff outside. Hey, look at that. They're getting up there. This is almost, look at that. Oh, my God. That's all. Look at that. The cheese is starting to melt. This is almost done. The edges are starting to get crisp. I'm going to close that up. These are both going to pull at the same time. That's going to be awesome. They got about, I'm going to say they maybe have about 5 more minutes on both of them left. And then we'll be able to pull them out, put it out here, and show you the love. Now, if you came in late and didn't see everything we did, it's okay. You can go to our YouTube, just search Cooking Pellets, and you'll see everything there. The link is right there for our YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that other crap. If there's something you want to see me do on the pellet grill, by all means, let us know. I'm happy to oblige. I'd be pickled tink if I could do that. Oh, that bacon is awesome. If I eat all this bacon, my daughter's going to kick me. Oh, that's good. And if you want to see us make something, send us information, and maybe we'll get you up. Oh, look at that. The sun's starting to move, and it's kind of drowning out half of the grill cam. Sorry. Oh, my God, is that good. Anyway, go ahead and follow us, do all that other stuff. And I lost my train of thought because the stupid grill cam ended up getting covered up because the sun's moving over. It's another issue we'll deal with, but that's okay. So hopefully in the next week or so, we have another one on the deck. And I had to pan up my barbecue beef. Did I miss the pellet announcement? Yeah, you did. Oh, my God, AJ, I'm sorry. We gave away 600,000 pounds of pellets to the first person. Oh, you missed it. Oh, my God. Kidding. I'm a shit. Kidding. But the barbecue beef sounds good. Man, what'd you make that on? The pellet announcement was, and send an email, and maybe others didn't. Send me, see the email address right there? Right there. Pink. Send me an email. The first 5 people to send me an email get a 20-pound bag of our new pellet. And we're only offering that to people that are here, our followers, viewers right now. So send me. It's the first 5 people that send an email to cb@cookingpellets.com. Send me an email and say, I want that. I don't care what you write in it, but if you send me an email and say, I want pellets, I want pellets. So there you go. The announcement is it's a wine pellet, a pellet made from French oak it's wine wood. So it's a different process in barrels. Same thing, but it's a French oak. And we don't deal with oak, but I'll deal with French oak that's saturated in wine any day of the week. And let me tell you, I'm using it here right now. Awesome. Unbelievable. Smoked chuck roast. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds awesome. The PP with perfect mix. Oh, sweet. Perfect. You can't ask for anything better. And you'll like the perfect mix, obviously. I'm not going to pat my own back, but, nice, yeah. So go ahead, send an email, though, AJ. Go ahead and send an email because maybe some people don't think that they can use pellets. I talked about making a smoke bomb. Excuse me. Send me an email. Oh, and when you guys send an email, make sure you put your handle on there so I know who you are. I mean, I'm really only going to get emails from you guys, but I'd like to know who you are handle-wise so we can get you something. Of course, I need an address. If you got to send me another email, it should have been obvious, but sometimes I don't think myself. And now I have a piece of bacon stuck. Hold on. go. Um, and again, um, the kitchen is green today. I think we might be getting our backsplash soon. Still a train wreck. We're just kind of killing a couple minutes because we have, and we're almost ready. Money shot's coming, guys. Don't go anywhere because we have, and I know it's noon, but we're almost done. Two fat guys and a welder coming up, I think, after this, and we're going to be we're going to be pulling our breakfast pizza and the Texas. In fact, I'm going to get it right now. I think it's done. I have a feeling right here. I have a feeling right here in this thing, and God knows I got a lot of it. So. PP. I gotta add. Wait. What's the PP? On a PP. Pellet Pro. He's working on a Pellet Pro. Nice grill. Nice grill. So, dude, and send me an email, and I promise I won't sell the emails off. I promise. We're gonna pull the pizza off first, and then we're gonna come get the other ones. Oh my God! Look at that. Look at that pizza. Look at that. Look at that breakfast pizza. That is stinking awesome. I'm going to shut this off, which is nothing more than a push of a button on the Rectech. And I don't ever say it enough, but Rectech, they make a good grill. Nothing against the Pellet Pro. Pellet Pro makes a nice grill too. Look at that. Look at that, love. Oh my God. Can you see this? Oh, so good. I am going to take my tongs. Oh, they're in here. I was going to wash them and I didn't, and it's not going to hurt. So I'm going to take my new green tongs, and these are my Irish Day tongs, and I am going to, there we go. Let me rinse these. I'm going to pull these out. I'm not going to pull the whole thing out. I turned it off, but it'll be easier for me to leave this right here. Hold on a second. Somebody's bothering me, but I'm not going to answer them. Okay. Let me go get, this is just going to cool for a second, but it's not going to hurt anything. Let me grab my plate so I can put my Texas Twinkies on here, and we're going to try both of them very, very quickly. Look at that. They're just getting crisp. You can see this. They're just, I might have left them in a little bit longer, but they're just getting crisp. Oh, look at that. That is like perfect. And I don't think there's a wrong way to make these. You can't make this wrong or right. There's no wrong or right way to make these. And people, just so you know, that ain't dirty. That's well seasoned. There you go. That's well seasoned. Don't be a hater. Don't be a dirty grill hater. That's well seasoned. I'm telling you. Okay, and it's look at that upper right hand corner, peeps. Look at that, and they're not burnt. That's just the camera getting shot. Oh, look at that! Oh my God. Okay, now you know what it's time for. It's time for a little slicey. So I'm gonna use my pizza slicer. I just got to figure out what drawer I put it in because. I think we have it in over here, and I think I'm wrong. Nope, I'm not wrong. You got this handy-dandy little pizza slicer. Now, if you made pizzas and you went and picked them up and you wanted to have a gimme, wouldn't you think a pizza company or like your local pizza place would give away a little slicer? No, I got this from the local MLS guy. I don't know, doesn't make sense. So we're just going to slice right through. Did you hear that? Well, you didn't hear it. Nice and crispy, though. There. I am going to take this piece out. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm going to eat it right now, right in front of you, because that's how I am. You know what I might do first, though? I didn't put any salt and pepper on it, because we can do it after the fact, but I'm going to put a light dusting of pepper, okay? Just light. It doesn't make a difference if you do it before or after, because you still taste it. And I'm going to crank this over this. Oh my gosh, there you go. And you got to remember, it's not going to need a lot of salt. A little bit of pepper more than salt, because the bacon is super salty. Okay, I gotta take a bite. I gotta move my mic out of the way, so chill. Oh my. So you can barely taste the pizza sauce. It's there. It's there on the back. There's just a little pizza sauce there. You know that there's a meat on there. The bacon obviously is bacon, but the cheese. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, oh, that's really good. The asparagus has got a little crunch to it. No, no, no. You got to try a little. Yeah. Come here. No, I'll eat the asparagus. You don't have to eat the asparagus. Here, I just took it out. You got to try a little bite. This is just egg. It's egg with a little bacon. You got to have a little bite, please. Come on. Nope. Come here. It's got bacon on it. Can you please come here and try a little bite? You like scrambled eggs? Oh my gosh, she's saying no. She's usually the one that'll eat anything. Ah. So bacon's great. Thank you, dear. So it's crispy. You can see upper right-hand corner. The eggs set very nice, just like I said they would. It's got a nice light, smoke flavor on it. Oh, oh my God, that is so good. I don't apologize for eating in front of you. I should, but I can't, and I'm hungry. And the turkey is so very light. It just adds another level. So even though it's so simple, it's so full of flavor. The pizza sauce, again, that pastorelli's that I used is just very light, but it's flavorful. It's not runny. It's more of a thin paste. And you saw me spread it. And then if you look at the pizza on the edges, you can tell when your pizza's done on any kind of grill because the edges, especially on fresh, will pull a little bit. This crust is awesome. Now we're going to move on to one of these. Sorry. Oh, oh. Mm. That's unbelievable. Mm. That is so good. All right. Let's get something nice and choppy here. I'm going to get I think I'm going to use a serrated blade for this. I don't know why I think I need a serrated blade, but I'm going to get a serrated blade. Okay? And I'm going to cut off, I'm going to cut off this bunch right here. I don't want to take a bite of this. I just want to use a serrated blade and kind of cut into this. Okay, that's a little crisp. Oopsie. Ah. Okay, so it's not doing well with me, but that's okay. You get the idea. Okay, time to just pick it up and go. I just want to make sure it's just a little cooled off before I kill myself. Well, it's cool. Okay, mic out of the way. Here we go. Crust. I'll let you read the crust while I eat this. Okay? Here's the crust. Store-bought. There's like three super thin, three crusts that were in there. I used one. And this is like $3. I mean, Christ, you're making a super pizza, whether it's pizza, breakfast pizza. This whole thing, if this was over $4, I'd be surprised. I got to eat this. It's warm. So, Texas Twinkie. A little bit of pulled pork, along with cream cheese, jalapeno, and wrapped bacon. Oh. Wow. You know, it's got a bite to it, but it's not super hot. I mean, this is right up Mr. Knuckles' alley that watches. I know because he has told me he loves hot. Dude, you would love this. This is so. Oh my God, the flavor of this is off the hook. Okay, guys, if you got pulled pork, keep it, save it, and do this with it. The cream cheese kind of takes the heat away. Kind of not. Holy crap, is that good. This is off the hook. I don't know what else to say. Texas Twinkies, So simple. Check our YouTube. You can watch this later, figure out how to do it. It's really super simple. You just clean out some jalapenos, stuff some cream cheese in it, put some older or some leftover pulled pork that you made obviously on the grill. And these were on at 350 for like probably 20 minutes, right, people? They are so good. And, this is like, here. I don't like uncooked bacon. I'm not digging it a little bit. I'm going to have this. And have another little bite of that. Holy crap, holy, is that warm. That stuff's hot, let me tell you, people. Anyway, the cream cheese, the pulled pork, the jalapeno, the bacon, all smoked with love out on the grill. The breakfast pizza that is stupid flavorful. You know, and you know what? I'm thinking if you didn't like jalapenos and they were too hot, there is no reason why you couldn't do a mild Texas Twinkie. And you do it with green peppers, or orange peppers for that matter. Heck, that's what I should have done. Should have tried a little of each. This is awesome, though. People, try this on your regular grill. There's no reason why you can't do this. This is so simple. Yeah, I'm ready. I am Remy from Ratatouille. You are right. Yes. Except up here is a very small mouse. There's a lot of room here, though. I got all kinds of noggin room here. All kinds of room there. So, again, people, very simple. Follow us if you haven't. I think we ought to raid 2 fat guys and a welder. I'm pretty much done. I ain't got a whole lot to do here. Hey, Pitbull Mom's just joining us. Pitbull Mom, see, she stayed up late. Well, she wasn't so late, but she was part of our raid last night, and or part of our IRL last night. And if you guys missed last night's IRL, oh my God, you're funny, Pitbull Mom. You guys, you got to go look at the IRL from last night. There's like 4 of them. But the long one will give you a good insight, and then there's a short one of a song from the Hillbilly Casino. The Hillbilly Casino. They're a hillbilly rockabilly band. Awesome. It was a great night last night, and you got to go back and watch. I'm glad you had fun, Pitbull Mom. That's awesome. We appreciate that you were hanging out with us. We had a couple others hanging out, but Pitbull was really in there chit-chatting with us. I had Velicek 1 helping me on that because I couldn't see the chat on my phone because I used an app on my phone, a beta app on my phone to go ahead and broadcast. And it worked out pretty good. Anyway, we were just finishing up our breakfast pizza and on the grill, mozzarella cheese, eggs, made the eggs loose, scrambled, put them on, a little bit of asparagus, a little bit of smoked, not smoked, but peppered turkey, and drizzled on a little bit of our garlic-infused olive oil, roast garlic-infused olive oil. And then we made Texas Twinkies, which were awesome. And sorry that you missed it. And I had a bourbon and Coke for you. Yes, ma'am, I did. And a good bourbon. Somebody told me I had to buy, I don't know what it was. I don't remember the name, but it was a really good bourbon. And I'm not a brown booze guy. I'm a clear booze guy. But I had it for you. I raised the glass to you and said your name 13 times, and everybody vanished. I don't know what the hell happened, but anyway, it was all good. So appreciate everybody. My noggin is a little clearer right now, not by much, but as soon as I have some of this love off the Twitch, off the stream, off of what we're doing, I'm gonna feel a lot better. So thanks again for coming by. Look just up the Twitch. Up the chat a little bit here. There's a link to enter for our giveaway for barbecue tongs and accessories and stuff, and you'll win that. And I think we ought to go to, let me get my keyboard here, and I think we're going to go over and raid the boys over at 2 Fat Guys and a Welder, if I can find them. 2 Fat Guys and a Welder. I think that's how we do this. We're going to try this and see what comes up. I I think that's it. Wise Rooster, if you want to put up their Twitch, I think it's twitch.tv. I'll put it up. There you go. I'm not a fast typer. Anyway, if you guys don't forget, on Wednesday we're doing caprese chicken, and that's very good. We're going to have a 20-year-old 20-year-old balsamic vinegar that we're going to use, which is off the hook flavor. Oh my God, it's got so much flavor. And then we're also going to make some chicken puffs. What kind of chicken puffs? I'm sorry. Looking at my calendar, chicken bacon cheddar puffs using Grand Biscuit. Oh, they're good. And then we're going to do bacon with more bacon and maybe some bacon on the 18th. So I'm waking up. You guys go watch over and raid Two Fat Guys in a Welder. That's what I'm going to do. I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and cook safe, and we will catch you on Wednesday. Again, follow us now if you can, because that really is appreciative. See you later. Bye.